Hello, my dear students. I've been wanting to get into this topic for a while, about a year, and finally the time has come. Deep inside, we all know that confidence is the key to fluency. But how do we get it? When I start working with a new student in our one-on-one classes, I usually notice the same pattern. They're usually just scared. Yeah, like the question is why? Let's think about it. I suppose you started learning English at school or perhaps some language school. Good for you. And what did you get? You got grades, right? When you wrote something, you got back a piece of paper that was red, with clearly marked mistakes. Whatever, the content, who cares, right? When you said a sentence, you immediately heard some correction, right? When you did a listening exercise and looking for the missing words, you got like bad marks for all the words that you didn't catch, right? Who cares about whether you understood the whole thing? Isn't this what happened to you? I bet it is. Shit happens. Well, so what did it do to you? I think it undermined your confidence. Yeah, I think it made you believe that everything you say should be correct, all the time. And you were tricked into thinking that English is like mathematics, correct or incorrect. Well, it's not. Let me tell you this. You have been victimized by our education system. Now it is time for you to start from scratch. So stop putting so much energy into trying to say correct sentences all the time, yeah? Does it happen to you that you're speaking and then you realize, oh, I've made a mistake, and in a tense or whatever, and then you spend a few seconds thinking about whether you should correct it or not, or maybe they didn't hear it, maybe they didn't notice it, I'm not sure, blah, and then basically what you're doing is just, yeah, because you're thinking about all this stuff. Whatever, you've said it, keep going. Mistakes are only a problem when they cause misunderstanding, which hardly ever happens. Tell me, why do you prefer talking to foreigners than native speakers? Because you know that they also make mistakes, and you feel good about it, don't you, when you catch them? Because you probably think that you're not that bad or whatever. Guess what? Natives also sometimes make mistakes. They say crappy sentences. Do they care? Nope. Not at all. You have to find the reasons why you lack confidence. Get down to the roots. Yeah, remember all those situations where you were corrected and you felt embarrassed, you felt stupid. Replay this in your head with a bit of a different attitude. Go back to the same uncomfortable situation. Imagine you're speaking exactly the same way, making exactly the same mistakes, but just don't care. It's important to be understood and to have a good feeling about communication. Precision and correctness, that's something that will come later on, after you are 100% confident and you talk and you're happy about your English. Until this happens, you gotta build confidence. That is the ultimate key. In the following videos, I will share with you tools that have worked for my students who managed to build confidence, and therefore they improved their English significantly without even learning anything new. Of course they learned something new, but the confidence makes your English so much better. Just changing your mindset, rewiring the brain. Trust me on this one.